The Bridge Season 4, BBC Two. The Bridge Season 4, BBC Two Helena Kealey A. Dirty head protrudes from the earth, gaffa tape round the mouth, blood flowing heavy over one eye. She's blinded by the two angry lights on the face of a truck, and there, flickering back and forward like a moth, is the murky figure, removing a stone from a pile of dirty rocks. High Culture Whisper received free tickets. The face of the semi-buried woman begins to scream as another stone hits her in the face. And then it starts, that much-missed tinkling chords on a piano, the bridge and tinkle of its sinister theme tune are finally back. It's been a long wait for The Bridge to return to the BBC, and although its return is marked by a bump in programming from BBC 4 to BBC 2, there is a bittersweetness to the Scandi noir thriller's comeback. This fourth series of this thrilling, fast-paced Swedish drama that we love is set to be its last. Still, there's time enough to enjoy the return of the series' soft blue-green palette, faces forever cast in chiaroscuro, the spine-tingling organ that plays in the background, and a heart-racing new plot that mark The Bridge as the equal of those other pinnacle of Nordic noir drama, Organ and The Killing. The mysterious body buried up to her neck turns out to belong to the head of the Danish Immigration Board, a woman embroiled in a scandal since her staff were filmed celebrating the successful deportation of an Iranian homosexual condemned to execution upon his return on his home soil. Homophobia, terrorism, immigration and refugees, the embrace of such hot-button issues is exactly the kind of move we've come to expect from The Bridge. But what about the personal? Where are Saga and Henrik? Set 2 years after the end of the third season, the bad news is that Saga, Sophia Halen, is in prison, of all places. The final act of her cruel mother's sadistic games has been to frame Saga for her murder, and that's where Saga is set awaiting her appeal, making wobbly claypots so that she doesn't have to talk to the other inmates, and looking as despondent and humorless as usual. Henrik Thorlindhart and his partner Jonas are distracted by the case that they're left to tackle. But things are looking bleak. Henrik is even talking about abandoning the search for his missing children, when Saga's fate takes a sudden, frightening turn. If you're expecting the rest of the series to cheer up, think again. We've been promised a plot that does not allow for further continuation, according to the show's co-producer. Cold, bleak and deeply human, the first episode's topical and twisted plot have set a high, but depressing, bar for the rest of the season. What will happen to our stony-faced heroine and our dogged policeman? All bets are off as this pace-quickening drama sees out its last few episodes. Cancel your Friday plans.